What is good, everyone? Yes, welcome back to Her Story, Not His Story. Okay, we're gonna jump into these live reactions, you guys. Okay, what I mean by live reactions is that I may have watched a little bit of the clips to see if it's, worth my time. However, I have not watched a full video, so we're gonna get my actual live reaction on the bullshit that is going on within the black community. Okay, dealing with the patriarchy, worshiping, because I do feel like we are in a male culture, worshiping culture. I do feel like we as black women are taught to worship the black man, to kiss their wounds, okay, to side with their troubles and their worries and their victimization, okay, as if we have not been through the same bullshit. And what I mean by we, I mean women, okay, as if we have not gone through the same, even more of the the bullshit when it comes to being black and a woman. I do feel like we go through more, whether it's through childbirth, whether it's through the system, the stereotype. We go through the bullshit, okay? But as like I said before, we pretty much are taught to lick the wounds of black man, period. And I'm sure a lot of other cultures of women can relate, because I have been seeing a lot of women speak out against the patriarchy, against the masculine energy of um, their race, their culture, whatever the case. However, this is mainly pointing towards my so-called community of people. So we're gonna jump right into it, you guys. I am smoking on my cigar, and I am drinking on some aged tequila, which is one of my favorites. It is expensive, but okay, a girl likes her aged tequila. So we're gonna jump right into the video and see what's going on here, you guys. Let's see. What's the first one here?
So, why do y'all think a broken home is a home that doesn't have a man in it, but you don't think a broken home is a family that has an abusive man, a man who doesn't contribute, a man who hates his baby mother, a man who generally does not take care of the household or the people in it?
Exactly. I must pause it. And I forgot to tell you guys that I pause it through videos and get my viewpoints. You guys, that's what the whole channel is about. However, I don't know why people always when they are comparing, like, oh, the woman is keeping the children away from the man, or the woman did something. It's always put on the woman. If you guys looked at my last video that I did on the whole story of when Thymus and Thor, that's his channel. I did a review on that. I did a reaction on that video, and it was a male energy in that video saying how he blamed pretty much his mother for the bullshit that his father did not step up and be a man about. But I don't understand why people always reflect that it's just the woman keeping the man away from the child, as if, like, especially black men don't have mental issues, or they're not abusive. Okay, I'm just not understanding it at all. Like, a lot of broken homes, or a lot of un you know homes without males in there, if there is, because the man could have mental issues, or they can be extremely abusive, verbally, physically abusive.
That doesn't have a man in it, but you don't think a broken home is a family that has an abusive man, a man who doesn't contribute, a man who hates his baby mother, a man who generally does not take care of the household or the people in it. How is that not a broken home?
Right.
A lot of y'all are so pressed to have a man around and to have a man in the house as a badge of honor, I guess, that you'll say anything without thinking about it. Y'all don't think that's a broken home? You begging your baby daddy for affection, you begging him to get married, you begging him for a relationship, you begging him to help with the kids, you begging him for help around the house. Y'all don't think your kids see that? Y'all don't think that's a broken home?
Okay. And also too, women, let's stop acting like marriage. I know we've been taught that, black women, and I'm sure other cultures of women been taught that marriage is everything. But women, honestly, what are you getting out of that marriage? Because most of the time you end up raising another child. Okay, a lot of these men get comfortable because we are in a patriarchy system where the man put on the woman that, look, you need to clean, cook, clean, work. Also, now is you got to go 50-50 and have children and do this here. And I'm not saying all men are like that, but point me to the men that are not like that, okay? And then you can talk to me about that. But majority of the men are taught that here. We are in a male worshiping culture, you guys. Stop playing with the fucking plan, okay? Stop playing with it, you guys. Y'all know what it is here. What are you gaining from that here? Just to say you're married, okay? I've been there and done that, you guys. I've been through it all. All right, and I'm not ashamed to say it here. However, women, let's get to the real. What are you gaining from that shit? Because most of the time, it feels like you have another child. You have one child, you seem like you got a second child. You have three children, you seem like you have a third child. You're cooking, cleaning after that motherfucker. And if it calls for you to, black women, if it calls for you to, you're staying in that marriage just to be a stay-at-home mom and everything, you're better off just doing your own thing. Okay, which black women have recognized that I just might as well just go ahead and get my own fucking degree, my master's, my bachelor's, or run my own business, do my own thing, than stick around with a fucking dusty ass motherfucker who just think that laying dick down is that's all he got to do here, and that's just it. No, and I feel like a lot of black women are getting that, and the more this information get out, the more we older and young millennials put this out information and train our daughters up a different way, the more this shit would be out. Because I see a lot of more of the XZs or whatever, the generations or whatever, they don't be playing that. They do not be playing that shit. They be like, oh no, I'm not having no kids. Okay. Well, I know my family members, my nieces, my cousins, my girl cousins that I'm involved with here, my children and everything, they know. I ain't even got to tell them. They already know what the fucking deal is. Let's get into the next video.
Hey, yo, I'm a little hot about this shit, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck who take it how they want, bro. Y'all fucked this city up, man. Y'all traumatized our women, bro. Y'all got our women running to their cars as soon as they get out the store. Y'all got our women holding their pocketbooks at the bus station. They running off when you call them. You could be warning them. They don't even want to stick around and see if it's a
No.
warning shot or nothing. They running off as soon as they hear arguments. Women is grabbing their children when men walk past them.
Yeah, me.
They supposed to
I
feel
was
secure about us, bro. They supposed to feel like we the reason they okay to walk.
You need to be telling that to the man. Exactly, and I've been seeing a lot of more men speak out. Like I don't, like I'm saying, I feel like the women, we are putting it out there. We are showing it. This is going from a case here, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. This is in Philly. This is in Philly. There was a mother of six. Okay, I went to her Facebook account. I was gonna do a whole separate video on her, but I really wanted to keep it like a reactional. I may still do it. I don't know, but this was a mother of six, and this is just one of many, you guys. Okay, black women are murdered every 5 hours now. Not every 5.5 hours, it's every 5 hours. Black women are being murdered, okay? Not by white men, okay? It's by black men. They're being murdered. This should be an outcry. This should be a national crisis, but it's not because we are not protected. We are not, our voices are not heard, or it's not looked at as valuable. It's looked at as, oh, we're complaining or we're angry, which we should be angry. Why would I be angry that my species is being murdered by the men we are birthing out of our bodies, by the men we are marching for, by the men we are standing up for here and have been for centuries? However, this situation right here is reflecting on a black single mother. Okay, she had a man up in the house or whatever. She had 6 children by a black man. She was not married or whatever, who murdered her in broad daylight. He stabbed her up, you guys. He stabbed her up viciously on camera in broad daylight. He didn't give a fuck. She was trying to get her own home. She was from the videos that she had on her Facebook account, what I seen, she's like she was a great mother. She's like she was a great inspirational mother. And I think I may end up doing a video separately from this here to show you the bullshit that I found on his Facebook and on hers. However, he stabbed her up 12 to 17 times, you guys. 12 to 17 times with a butcher knife. I don't even want to talk about it right now because I'm gonna get emotional, but it was just so vicious what he did to her. His mother of his children, 6 children she bore for him. She bared out her body. She birthed into this world, and he did that to her. Okay, so this is a man speaking up on it here. Even the niggas getting tired of it. Okay, even the niggas like, eh. Okay, and this is actually going on here. Like, I'm not fearing. I don't be looking at the white man as, oh my gosh, or whatever. I don't fear nothing anyways, y'all. Okay, I be on my shit. I don't fear nothing anyways, but I can relate. I can see it in other women's eyes, you guys. And I also see the viciousness in the black man's eyes. Okay? I see.
Outside. It's okay to be on certain blocks because the men's supposed to be protecting them. It's to the point, bro. Y'all forgetting that y'all moms is women. Y'all forgetting that y'all sisters is women. Y'all forgetting that the fucking women y'all love is women.
That's the thing they don't love. A lot of them don't. And you know what? I am even tired of saying a lot of them because I feel like I have to say that for the dum dums who be like, oh man, or you know what, you speaking from her or you speaking from this. It's just like, okay, collectively, statistically, a lot of them don't give a fuck. They don't care about their mothers. They don't care. A lot of them abuse their mothers. Okay? A lot of them abuse their sisters, regardless of how they feel about their sisters. And I'm not saying that, and I want to make this a point that to make it clear that I'm not saying that sisters and mothers and shit don't have their fucked up ways, because I have experienced it and I have seen it. I'm talking about overall as a man, collectively here. It's a lot of abuse, mental, physical, emotional, financial, all the above going on when it comes to black men. And even these niggas getting tired of it. Even these niggas getting tired of it, y'all. Come on. Come on. Like, and women are not speaking out just because. And we never have. We never just been speaking out just because.
Because men is hanging around men too much, man. Pray for this city, man. It's killing me though, but it's hurt like shit, bro. Our women is traumatized, man.
That's Philly, and I don't think they report it a lot. Okay. When you don't have your own men that are supposed to be in power, I don't think in the black community, black culture, that man ever was supposed to be in power. I always felt like within our culture and within our bloodline, it was always the women who were more superior and more respected. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you respect the species of humans that birth you into reality? I think we got that. But I think that through slavery and indoctrination, um, the black community became miscrewed. And I feel like it also came from jealousy and wanting power. Okay? Jealousy and wanting power. I feel like a lot of our shit was infiltrated. I feel like a lot of the women's magic spells, all the above was infiltrated by men alone because of jealousy and wanting power, wanting to be like the others, okay, the people that so-called enslaved us and that sort of things, which I think they had help from the men. We can look at all cultures of men. They usually protect. They usually do not allow any other species of or other cultures of. And I said species, y'all, but other cultures of men to come in and dominate their women. Why is it that the black culture, the black women, are being able to be dominated by other race of people? And we bear men. I literally understand and know that we bear men, we birth men out of our bodies to protect us. That's point blank and period. We birth we birth warriors out of our bodies to protect us. We are warriors. That's why we have been able to sustain throughout the history. That's how we have been able, women have been able to climb to the fucking top, to steal over oppression from not only the outsides, the Caucasians and things, but also our own men that we birth out of our bodies because we are warriors. So why wouldn't we birth out warriors? But our warriors portrayed us in one way or fashion. If I mean, look at the slavery, you guys. How do you think we were so easy to be infiltrated with slavery? How do you think that we were captured? Somebody had to give us over. You know, someone had to lay down and be like, take their asses. I don't like them anyways. They got too much power. Who do you think that was? Look at the other cultures of people. Look at the other race of people here. Okay?
Ladies, this new generation of men is different. They want you to chase them and buy them flowers and snacks and give them booty rubs.
Okay, niggas trying to be the bad bitches out here now. A lot of these niggas trying to be the bad bitches. Okay, go ahead, be the bad bitch. Okay. I told y'all, what did I say in my other videos? Niggas out here trying to be the bad bitch now. All right. Jealousy, you guys. And I'm not saying look, y'all, I'm not saying that like the LBG community, like people are not born what they call different, you know, men are born, a lot of men are not born to like feel like more feminine and everything stuff. But I do feel a lot of them here want to be bad bitches, and it comes from a lot of jealousy. I do, you guys. I do. I feel like a lot of men are jealous. They're jealous of our success. That we're still, as much as they try to entrap us, to belittle us, to put it out there that we are angry, that we are vicious, when we are the ones that's keeping the fucking culture alive. We are the ones that's keeping the culture going. We are the ones that everybody is mimicking. Even when they try to cross over to other race of women, what are they still looking for? They say submissive, but black women are the most submissive. We are taught that. We are taught that from slavery to on through all generations. We are taught to be submissive, but we cannot be submissive when we have to take care of our fucking seeds or our family. But majority of the time, I see a lot of black women being mammies. And what I mean by mammies is that they will fucking fight you. They will fight a woman like me, tooth and nail, and say, you don't know what the fuck you talking about here. Love your black man. And I used to be I ain't gonna say I used to be one of those women, but I did used to be one of those women who were like black power, black man, this and everything. Because I was taught that. I was taught to be very submissive. Put it like that. I was taught that. I was taught the Southern way. Cook, clean, bear children, get married, and you're supposed to live a happy life. That old-fashioned way. Okay? But a bitch wasn't ready for that. I was like, fuck this shit. This shit is played out. This is old shit. Okay?
Watch that video to see her explaining about how Black American men who want to travel outside the U.S. to find a wife, how their reputation precedes them, is so spot on. Like, not only when I traveled to Accra, Ghana, and asked the Ghanaian people what their view on Black Americans were, was not the most positive. And also being on the chat room apps that we have, you can talk to people across the world, right? It's all about social media. They said that to Black women, specifically when they're addressing Black women, saying like they can't believe how they're treated by Black men, by their own men here in America.
Okay, social media has given the platform for we can finally see y'all. Stop acting like, oh, that's just social. I hear a lot of times people like, oh, that's just social media. All men are not like that, or all women are not like that. It's like, bitch, social media is nationwide. We can connect with people all over the world. We connect with ugly motherfuckers talking about some they don't like Black people, they don't like Black women, this and everything. We connect with high professionals that's got millions and everything talking about this and everything. Social media is the real, you guys, especially TikTok. Okay. Like you think, and a lot of these men be thinking that, okay, well, the Black women over here in America won't be submissive or won't give me, they like to speak their truth too much. I'm gonna go overseas. Like, I'm gonna go overseas and date another Black woman or another lighter woman here, and I ain't gonna get that treatment. But there is nationwide, you guys. This is the true feelings, you guys. Whether it's through social media, behind closed doors, these are their true feelings. It's just out there now. Social media has given them a platform now so they can speak up and tell you how they truly feel. No, not just Black women are catching on to it now, finally seeing it, but Black men are seeing it now. The ones that, and I'm not gonna say all of them that speak out about this is real, because I be seeing some fake bullshit. A lot of them doing just for views or just to be a part of the trend, to get clicks and likes and shit like that. A lot of them be fake here, but there are a few that be like, y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all don't think that the word ain't getting out overseas about y'all niggas? That y'all don't take care of home? That y'all leave women, single mothers and shit like that? Y'all think this shit ain't getting out? And they've been doing this, you guys. Social media just puts it out there in front. They've been doing this shit. Okay, it's pretty much human trafficking. Them going overseas saying, "I'm gonna give me a woman overseas here who's less, who has less money or impoverished here, and maybe they'll be more submissive. Let me control them and manipulate them here, because American women, the Black women are getting degrees and making over six figures now, and they get it now. They're not letting me. I'm gonna go over here and mistreat them and throw my shit up on them here." Okay? Almost makes me want to call it human trafficking in a way. As many men I have seen saying that they getting passports just so they can take their bum ass over there and mistreat women over there. You think women ain't catching on across the world now? Yeah, you got another thing coming.
And they said, I asked them, how do y'all know about this? And they said social media. Social media, or just media and TV, things like that. And they follow our conversations. And most of our conversations are critical and trying to fix things and call them out. So.
Okay. The Black women calling that shit out or whatever. These niggas ain't shit. Okay? And must I say again, not all, but collectively, y'all, we are outnumbered. Okay? That's statistically, women outnumber men. Okay? So like I said, if you got a good one, I know some good ones. I do know some good ones, but that doesn't matter. Okay? It's like maybe 5 out of millions. Okay? Let's get into the next video, y'all. Please like the video, you guys. Please like the video, share it. Okay, y'all? Get the information out.
You motherfuckers ain't successful because of the person you dealing with.
Well, that's the confirmation I needed to come on here and tell y'all the truth. All my ladies, my boss women, my divas who have businesses, creatives, my intelligent women who are getting their degrees and whatever and what have you, please be careful of the men that you allow in your life, even the ones that are friends, even the people that are in managerial positions, because There are so many men in this world who are intimidated by confident, strong women who are smart, who are business minded,
Okay.
who just have their own things going on. They will literally get with you and
Another thing, statistically here, before social media was a big thing, you guys, look back at the status here. Especially when slavery ended here, black men been leaving their wives and their families and things of that sort. Black women had to figure out we are versatile. We are every fucking thing. We are culture. We are matter. We are black matter. We are every fucking thing here. We have to figure out, how can I sustain, how can I keep the legacy going for my family, my children. So we learned we got to push through. Get your education. Go to school. Open up that business. Become a successful millionaire. What Beyonce said it. Women, we run this world, okay? We have children and we get back to fucking business. We have no time. We have been taught to put them fucking feelings aside here and get to business. We always have been that. And I feel like that has become a very, very, amongst the black men and black women, black men have become envious. Not all, but a lot of them have become envious of that strip. That has always been us. We have always been very powerful. And that has been not only belittled by the Caucasians and through slavery, but also now our men, black men, I ain't gonna say our men because they're not mines, okay? But black men have become the new oppressors. And not only do black women see that here, but other races of people see that. A lot of white men will hire only black women because they know that they are loyal. They have been loyal through time. They won't hire any race. And that's very few, but I have seen very successful white men. And I'm not saying that other races of men don't got their bullshit, y'all. I see it. I see patriarchy, period, through all systems. But I'm talking about right now, I'm talking about my black man. I'm talking about black men, period. Okay? It's like at the end of the day here, we have learned, black women have learned to climb that ladder, like get over those challenges here, push that shit out the way and get to where they gotta get to for their family or for themselves.
then break you down. I am living proof. It's happened to me constantly over the past 6 or 7 years, and I am exhausted. And it's taking everything for me to get my life back. So save yourself.
Okay? And I know I hate when people say, I see sometimes people like, oh, it's who you attract. Bullshit. If you got a whole bunch of rotten eggs throughout the fucking carton of eggs here, what else are you gonna attract? Okay? And a lot of I hear a lot of black men say, well, I want submissive women. This was most likely a submissive woman who would have did everything. As she said, you can see she looks a little older. She said, it took me a lot to even get back to my normal self. Because she has tried and tried and tried. It's not always who you fucking attract. It's just what's out there. And stop saying that. Because that's some shit that somebody put out there. That's not always who you fucking attract. It is what it is here. It's the pick of the litter. Whether they're rich and let me not even get up on the motherfuckers, the black man who think they got a little money up under their belt here. Okay? And they find out you also too got fucking money. Okay? You also too know financial strategies and know how to get more money and things of that shit here. That's another ball game here. But we're gonna get into it. Let's get into it here.
When it comes to like wardrobe and stuff, when I was growing up, I used to hear so many pastors like preaching against the women and their clothing, and you need to be dressing a certain way, and you be from the pulpit. Like, how is this your sermon? How do we get to an altar call after you just talked about a wardrobe?
And I can't leave out this part right here.
And Mr. Horn Dog Pastor, if you can't be pure enough to see her soul because you see her hips, this is not her problem, it's yours. And now you're going to condemn her for having a body? Like, she can't even be safe in church with her own body?
Right.
Because you too weak?
This
'Cause he-
conversation reminds me of a video that went viral a few years ago on Facebook where a pastor brought in mannequins to demonstrate modesty. I have to put a trigger warning here for religious abuse and public humiliation.
The Bible says,
In like manner also,
that
women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
what is so modest about this?
Control. You, and what are usually black women, what are you taught? You shouldn't wear that because, people, boys gonna be looking at you, everything. We always taught, like, protect them. Don't wear this. Don't wear that skirt over your knees here. And I'm not talking about small children, you guys. I'm talking about grown women, even teens. Like, I grew up in Pentecostal religion. I couldn't wear certain things. I couldn't wear certain colors. And I did not understand, why can't I wear the color red? In Pentecostal, you're taught not to wear red. You're taught not to do a lot of red lipstick, wear your hair a certain way. Here we had certain saints, so-called saints. If you didn't have a slip on under your garment, under your dress or your garment or whatever, they would pull you off to the side, embarrass you, make you go put on a slip under your dress and things. It was just so patriarchy. It was so, like, protect the man because the man got a wandering eye. He can't help himself, like, as if he has no fucking control over his fucking self. It doesn't matter if I got big hips and a big ass. I can't cover that up. It's gonna show. And the structure of the shape now. And I'm not saying all women have big hips, big butts, and everything. Lord knows, I ain't got all that. Okay? But I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying the majority of women, black women, have those things. They have big hips, small breasts, big hips, big booty, and everything. That's where the main structure of the big booty, the whole medical procedure, women getting BBLs and shit like that. Because from the black woman, we know that. You can't hide those things. It's there. You're going to see it. If I have a big ass t-shirt on and thing, you're going to see my shape. So who are we protecting this from? Who are we protecting our shape from? The pastors, the deacons in church. Why is your sermon about that? Why isn't your sermon about teaching men how to be more in control of themselves? Why are you telling women? Like I said, we are in a male worshiping culture. We are in a male worshiping and protection of males, and blame the woman.
In modest apparel.
Modest,
Modest.
respectable, presentable. You may be seated.
One thing that I heard pastors say regularly growing up is that when they preach, they are also preaching to or about themselves. And my question becomes, in light of this, if I can regularly count on the pastor to make comments about what women are wearing, no matter what the message was actually about, is that preaching or is it projection? And by projection, I'm talking about the mental process by which people attribute to others what is in their own mind. Is it an issue that needs to be consistently addressed to the church? Or is it internal work that you should be doing to make sure that you're not objectifying church members? And if we can have a moment of honesty, blaming women's clothing for causing men to stumble is not much different than what happens to victims of sexual violence in the public square when people ask, what was she wearing? It is in this way that the church has, knowingly or not, helped to sustain grape culture, which is an environment or society whose prevailing social attitudes have the effect of normalizing or trivializing sexual assault and abuse. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments and like and follow for more content.
Okay? Victimizing women. It's sickening. It's always put on the woman. It's always put on her. What she needs to do. Why are you guys not teaching? Why isn't the pastor, why are men not teaching this to black men? To learn how to sustain from sex. Learning how to practice celibacy and hone in on their sexual energy instead of being rampant with it. Letting their eyes wander and everything, as if they have no self-control, as if they're animals. And the woman needs to cover up. And this is through all cultures, especially in the Middle East. okay, if not more. But let's get into the next one.
The women want to cook and clean for the men anymore.
Because they're tired, bro. They have to go to work every day. That's not hard.
They're tired?
Yeah, they got to go to work every day, just like you do.
What are they tired of?
Of working. It's not hard. I mean, that shouldn't even be like, I don't even understand the question. Like, they're tired. Aren't you tired when you get home from work?
Duh, dummy. Oh,
They're
man.
working every day, so they're tired. That's why I don't want to cook or clean.
Yeah. You think I want to work 8 hours and then come home and then cook and clean? I mean, I do it because I have to. I have 5 children. But yeah, I mean.
Do you have a woman right now?
What's that?
Do you have a woman right now?
I've been married for over 20 years.
Okay. Does your wife work?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the roles in a marriage?
What are you talking about, roles?
What the fuck is you talking about, roles? We living in fucking 2022 here. What the fuck are you talking about? This nigga is regurgitating. I'm gonna tell you what he doing. He regurgitating shit that the Kevin Samuels bullshit or whatever. Which, where's Kevin Samuels, you guys? He's dead. Okay, literally, he's dead, you guys. And no, I don't feel sorry, guilty, or whatever. He was one of the individuals here, masculine energies, who helped put out a violence and anger towards a group of men who have mental issues already, who have a lot of issues already here. I don't give a fuck. He's dead. And that's actual facts and true. He is dead. Okay? However, what do you mean? Like, the woman is working also, and gender role. I'm not. Let me finish watching here. Like I said, I haven't watched these, you guys. This is my first reaction of it. So,
and everybody does what they have to do.
Well, okay. What do you do? What does she do?
For a living?
No, in the house for the marriage. What do you guys do? What are your roles?
Role? I don't understand the question. She does what needs to be done that day if she has time to do it, and if she doesn't, I do it. I do what needs to be done that day, and if I don't have time to do it, she does it. But roles, I don't know what you're
how do you not know what roles are in a marriage? You're married for 20 years. You guys don't have any roles?
Because those don't exist.
It doesn't.
Like, I'm not white.
Dumb niggas. But dusty ass
white Christian
what?
Man. I don't.
What are you talking about? I'm not white. What does that have to do with anything?
Because that's the white.
Because you're trying to live up to like some white supremacist idea of the
what are you
nuclear
talking
family.
about?
I don't subscribe.
Nobody
to
said
that.
nothing about no supremacy.
Teamwork makes the dream work, Frank. We a team. Ain't no roles.
What do you mean there ain't no roles?
It's not that hard to understand. You said, why do women not want to cook and clean? They're tired. They have to go to work.
Okay.
I answered that question.
Okay.
You said, what are your roles? I said, we're a team.
If there's something that needs to be built in the house, who builds it? You or your wife?
Depends on what it is.
What do you mean depends on what it is?
Like if it's a toy for the kids, you know what I'm saying? My wife's better at putting stickers on, so she builds it. But if we're talking about
that's not building nothing, man.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Stickers on something, you've lost it.
It's still a task. But my wife's an interior designer, so she can build anything.
I ain't got time for no foolishness. He gone.
He gone because you dumb and you stupid and you regurgitating shit that you seen other dead so-called people do. Okay. She works. They have 5 fucking children, 4, 3, 2 children. There's no roles. As the man said, he's been married 20 plus years. So obviously he's doing something correct. You obviously can keep up with the conversation because you was going with the script and it sounds stupid to a real man. Not a little boy. It sounds stupid to a real man what you're saying. He said his wife works. He works. They have 5 children. Why would she be put in a higher standard of like she needs to be home regardless if she's working 8, 12 hours? She still needs to come home and cook. He said he cooked soup. That's why he's been sustaining his marriage for that fucking long. That's why he's been a man in his relationship. We're staying in 2022. What the fuck are you talking about? Most being a single mother, I mean, not even, I'm saying a single mother because that's what it ends up leading to when you are married and you have a man that thinks the way that this host was thinking. But most of the time, a woman is going to be still making money here. Even if she's a stay-at-home mom, she's still gonna be bringing something more to the table. She's still sustaining the household. That is a job. As a fucking full-time, non-stop job. Oh my gosh, I can't stand niggas like that. Like, I just really feel like he was regurgitating shit that he's been seeing. He has no recollection or no understanding of what it is to run a marriage at all. He's going off of European, as that man said, standards. And that is not true of Black culture. That's not what the actual standards are in our culture. The women are hardworking majority of the time. They are extremely hard workers. They're go-getters. They are the trendsetters of the society. We, not Black men, we are the ones who keep society going. If Black women was to walk off the face of this earth and no longer be on social media, no longer put out our energy here, shit would be fucking boring. Look at social media now. Who puts the trends out? Who puts the dances out? Who puts the standards of fashion and body shapes out? Who has the opinions? Who puts the new notions out? It's us. Okay, women, know who the fuck you are, Black women. Know who the fuck you are, because these niggas ain't shit. Okay? These niggas ain't shit.
I was literally just talking about this shit this morning. And I'll go from one gas station to the next one because they didn't have a snack I was looking for. And then I'm in the gas station, the man comes up to me to talk to me, and I try to be nice. I smile, I say hi, I say thank you for the compliment, tell him my name. He wasn't like he was a little handsome. That wasn't even an issue. It's not the fact if we attracted to each other or if we even got chemistry. I don't know you. You don't know me. He's steady, I guess because I'm smiling, I'm trying to talk to him to be nice, be cordial. He's slowly walking, like literally walking closer and closer and closer to me. So I'm bagging up. And I said, okay, well, you getting too close. Can you keep your distance? Oh, I don't believe in all that COVID mess. Okay, that's fine for you, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I still want to keep 6 feet. I don't really even know you, so you too close to me anyway. Oh, but I'm trying to get to know you. This man literally grabbed my waist, y'all. When I say
no boundaries, okay? I don't even be playing that with niggas, okay? I don't play that when I can feel the energy. When I'm working in the gas station, I don't play that with niggas at all. I do not play that shit at all. These niggas don't be having no boundaries. And if for some reason, it be the ugliest niggas that be thinking they have some type of rights because they a Black man, that you, a Black woman, they got some type of authority or some type of, like, you gonna like them regardless. Nigga, you gotta be fuck. You ugly. You a bum. You don't got shit going on. Why would you think me, who's well put together, riding in and this is me getting into my ego, y'all. Me riding in a luxury ass fucking car that I work fucking hard in. You standing outside of the fucking gas station or the grocery store, not even offering to pump my gas, not offering to pay for the gas, but you want to get in my motherfucking space because you think you a Black man and you think you deserving of it. You got your motherfucking nerves, nigga.
I went the fuck off. He grabbed my waist like he was he was finna pull me close to him, even though I just said, back the fuck up. You're too fucking close to me.
Nobody.
I went by. What the fuck are you doing? Now I'm fucking yelling and screaming in the motherfucking gas station, acting a fucking fool, because your stupid ass want to put your fucking hands on me. Don't touch me. Stop fucking touching us. Damn, y'all men can't just say hi. Y'all just can't give us a compliment without getting all the way right here, without putting your fucking hands on me. Stop that shit. Y'all doing too much. Y'all too fucking grown to not have zero fucking self-discipline. That's fucking ridiculous. Y'all, it's not a fucking turn on. It don't excite me. None of that shit excite me. Don't fucking put your hands on me. I mean, literally grab my whole waist. The fuck are you doing, sir? What the fuck? Didn't I just tell you back the fuck up?
No respect, no boundaries, no control over themselves. And it's going back to when the pastor was preaching about what modesty is. No, you need to be teaching niggas that shit. Quit teaching women that shit. We've been taught that shit since a child. Most of us grew up in Christianity. Most of us grew up in some type of we all grew up in patriarchy, whether you want it or not here. We grow up in that shit here. They're not teaching, they need to be teaching these young men these things at a young age here. Most of the young men are growing up without strong, mentally strong, characterized strong fathers. Okay? You just growing up with a father doesn't mean shit. If he mentally ain't there, if he don't got no structure, no value of self here, no hard working skills here, no structure of the energy of a woman here, know how to respect, knowing how to take care of a woman, mentally, physically here, financially here, they not worth it. It's not worth it to be having it in your sons or daughters' lives here. They need to be teaching this man grabbing up on her like that. No fucking boundaries, no self-respect for this one, no self-respect for himself or this woman at all.
Chill the fuck out. That's all I gotta say. Chill out.
Okay, chill the fuck out, you guys. That is my reaction, you guys. My bad. That is my reaction, you guys, on these clips here. Let me know how y'all think. Let me, give me some viewpoints on how y'all feel about the video. I don't care if it's bad, if it's disrespectful, you guys. I will delete you, block you, whatever the case is here. But that's my reaction on the videos, you guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comments here. Again, this is her story, not his motherfucking story, y'all. All right, I will see y'all next time.